Good morning, students. In today's session, we will see the second part of the resolution. Already we have seen about what is resolution and what are the different, why we specifically coming for the resolution, and what are the drawbacks we just faced in the forward and backward chaining, and what are the protocols that we needed to construct the resolution. So this kind of activities and all we see in the part one of the presentation. So before going for the part two, let we have an brief ideas about what resolution that we learned from the part one actually. So we know that from the part one, we identified that the resolution is a theorem proving technique, and it is a rule of inferences with refutation techniques, which what we called as a proof of contradiction. And resolution is being applied for first order logic statement as well as in propositional logic statements. And specifically, we need an unification, which is a key concept of the proof of resolution. So these are all the different kinds of basic things about we learn about the resolution actually. So we know about the specific thing about the resolution is a term which we have been applied for proof of contradiction, especially we work called as in refutation techniques. As in the previous session, we just take some kind of statements and we converted to the first order logic statement. Then we applied a new form of method which we called as a conjective normal form, which is able to remove the implication as well as the biconditional statements, and followed by we applied different kinds of protocols we have been suppressed or we have been purged the universal quantifier as well as an exponential quantifiers with the name of scolamizations. So which is mainly used to reduce the burden what we taken in the quantifiers actually. So we get a actual a statement which is specifically needed for the resolution, and followed by we just go for the negotiation of the given statement. Once the negotiation of the given statement is being derived, then followed by we just draw the resolution of the graph by taking the unification, where unification is the method of substitution. We have been applied for the given variable to be transformed or given variable to be substituted by the constant. Thereby we are going to make the solutions. So that solution is going to given a proof that the negotiation statement, which what we actually want to prove as a negotiation of the statement, is not being taken to the right way, or the negotiation cannot able to prove over it, so that what actual statement that we are come to say over it is right one. So this is what the brief introduction or the brief preliminary that what we done it in the part one actually. So in part two, what we are going to do in the sense part two, we are going to take much more examples or two or more examples we taken over it, so to clear idea about where the resolution is really available, or how the resolution problems are being identified for the given set of statements. So that kind of things and all we will see it in the part two of the resolution. So before going to see the examples, let me again review about what are the rules and regulations that we've been especially followed for the resolution. See, when you are going for the rules, why specifically I've been concentrating on a rule in the sense, because when you are constructing the rule properly only, we can able to travel towards a resolution in the proper manner. So that is the one essential need over here. So as previous session, once if you go for the part one of the resolution, we know that how the resolution is being, the rule is being make it like convert the given statement to the first order logic statement. Then the conversion of the first order logic statement will be transformed to CNF, then negotiate the given proof, and finally draw the conclusion of the graph by using the unification. So this is the basic kinds of four points that we've been identified once if you go for the resolution. But internally, the second rule, which take more kind of an intention, that is the conversion of your first order logic statement to an CNF, will take more kind of an protocol or more kind of an internal protocol that you want to identify by taking about to conversion of the CNF, which what we call as a conjective normal form. So that particular rule will take much more intention, especially actually. So already I told what is an CNF. That is, it is an approach to the Boolean logic that expresses a formula as a conjunction of your classes with an and or an or, which is used in automated theorem and as well as your circuit theory actually. So this is the general information about your CNF, and as well as followed by we want to have an scrutinize, or we want to remove the exponential quantifiers with the name of scolamizations, which is a procedure used when there is a requirement of a reduction of any first order logic statements especially. So this is usually done when there is a need for proving a theorem by using the programming. So again, I'm coming to the specific point why we are specifically coming to the resolution, which what we are not able to identify in the previous session of your forward and backward chaining. So I given one specific answer that forward and backward chaining cannot able to prove the query. Okay, and with the use of the first order logic statement, that the statement is going to given the proof which will be in semi-decidable. So this is a two-way of the factors why we are specifically coming for the resolution is being identified actually. Okay, so before going for the example, let me have a glance about what are the rules that we already frame it for the resolution. So resolution rule which has been available where we want to take it about on what we can able to say, we want to take it about the implications, and we want to convert that implication to the equivalent statement. That's what you can see it over in the presentation. P implies Q comma P, then the output should be Q. That is the proof. So this is the equivalent statement that we can able to write it, because we want to remove the implication, which is the first part of the rule number 2, that when you are converting your first order logic statement to SCNF, the first rule that is going to apply in the sense you want to eliminate the statement, that is you want to eliminate the implication symbol over here. So not of P or Q comma P, then the proof you want to apply it is the Q. So what kind of statements that we can able to take it? For example, the proof is I want to make it, actual proof is been making that John likes ice cream. Okay, and I want to take the negotiate the statement, which is a rule number 3. Okay, that not of likes of John comma ice cream, which means that John is not liking the ice cream actually. So when I am not able to prove that particular statement, then I want to conclude the statement that John likes ice cream is the right statement, which is given from the given sentences, that what we can able to identify. Okay, and these are all the steps that we have followed over it. Again, I've been repeating the steps to for identifying in the proper way where we can able to do the resolution in the right manner. First, you are available with the facts, where the facts to be converted to the first order logic statement. Once it is converted to the first order logic statement, then you want to convert it to the conjunctive normal form. Here, the second rule will take more kind of an intention that we will see in the next slide, how the conjunctive normal form should be attained by taking different kinds of parameters to be taken. And the third one is negate the statement which is need to prove, like what the statement that we seen over in the previous presentation, that likes of John comma ice cream, that should be taken as a not of likes of John comma ice cream. So we want to negate the proof with the name of contradiction, or we will take it as a refutation technique. The last one we called as an draw the resolution graph by using the unification. So already I told specifically about what is the unification, which is represent about the substitution. That is specifically we see about the method, how the substitutions are being identified and how the substitution has been done. Okay, so these are all the 4 steps that we want to identify when you want to take it out the resolution. And what are the rule 2? Because specifically I've been carrying out the rule 2, because rule 2 will take more kind of intention, that because more kind of works to be needed once if you want to convert it to a conjunctive normal form, especially the first order logic statement. So what are the different kinds of rules, that internal rules that you want to follow it when you want to come to one particular stage before you are going for negotiation of the given proof, which what we call as a proof of contradiction. So when you want to convert the conjunctive normal form, number 1 is you want to eliminate the implication. That is the one specific rule that you want to apply. That is the one specific essential task that you want to do it. Eliminate the implication. So how we can eliminate the implication? We know how to eliminate the implication by the formula, which implies that P implies Q will be represented as by eliminating the implication, which what we call as a not of P or Q. So this statement will be an equivalent statement for P implies Q. Okay, so we want to eliminate the implication, followed by we want to move the negotiation down towards the atomic formula, because once elimination of implication is been available, then we know that not of P or Q is going to be taken. So the P will be the sentence which will be in the first part of the sentence. So that will be in a single fact, or that the facts is being needed connecting with some logical connectivities. So when it is being available with logical connectivities, the negotiation to be traveled to all the logical connectivities, thereby the conversion is being made. For example, I've been making the statement, first statement and the second statement. When the negotiation has been entered into the first part, then automatically what happened, the conjunction symbol will be converted to the distinction symbol, because the not has been negotiation symbol has been passed inside the particular facts of the sentence when it has been having a connectivity between one facts as well as another fact. So the second point is very important, that you want to move the negotiation down towards atomic formulas. So why specifically they called as an atomic formulas, in the sense when there is any kind of a conjunction symbol is available, that is very specifically you can able to clearly make the sentence to be separately written over as 2 statements, so that when you are going for resolution, especially for the unification of the substitution, that particular moment of time you can able to identify, or you can able to substitution will be made it very easily. That is why they specifically mention about that, move the negotiation down towards the atomic formula. And third one, purge the essential quantifiers. So this is the third one you want to do it when you are converting to the CNF. You want to purge the essential quantifiers. So if any essential quantifiers is available, there exists someone. So if this kind of things is being available in the particular first order logic statement, that particular moment of time, you can purge the essential quantifiers so that we can able to go for the next level. So what is the next level? The fourth one, rename the variable if necessary. Definitely this is needed. Rename the variable is necessary, because once if you go for the resolution, especially for the unification, so that particular moment of time when we are having different variables, that will be specifically needed once if you go for a substitution method. So renaming of variable is essentially needed. And already I told that the renaming of variables, you can do it by x, y, z, and so on. Suppose if the multiple statements are available, that particular moment of time, you can take it out x1, x2, x3, so that you can go for substitution in the what kind of constant that is going to be substituted in the place of x1, and what kind of statement that is going to be substituted in the place of x2, and so on. So this is the fourth step that you want to identify it when you want to convert it, the given first order logic statement to an conjunctive normal form. And the fifth one, move the universal quantifiers to the left. Okay, so move the universal quantifiers to the left in the sense, in some kind of statements that the universal quantifiers will be available, where you want to combine that universal quantifiers, because anyway in future we are going to purge that universal quantifier also. But before that purging, we want to combine to be available in one place. That is the fifth step they are telling over it. And the sixth one, eliminate the conjunction. This is a very important one. What I just told, that when you are eliminating a conjunction, definitely that statement will be very useful for you once if you are going for the resolution, because the conjunction is the one which is making an connectivity between an one fact as well as another fact. Once if you are breakdowning that particular conjunction, that particular moment of time, you will get a two set of facts. So depends upon my what is my proof. Maybe one set of facts will be coincide with my fact, or one set of facts will be coincide with my proof. That particular moment of time, I don't want to depend on the conjunction. That is a very specific thing that you should understand over here. For example, the first statement and second statement which is having a conjunction, then definitely there is a dependability will be made between this. Already we see in the forward and backward chaining how the conjunction is being made. Fact 1 and fact 2 will be and go for the decision 1 or 2. So that particular moment of time, both the facts I needed, then only I can go for decision 1. That's what we call as a amplification, or that may be a proof. But how specifically they are calling as an eliminate the conjunction over here? Because once you break down that particular conjunction, which means that you are writing as a two statement. Okay, if the two facts are available with the name of logical connectivity, which what we call as a conjunction, when you are eliminating that particular conjunction, definitely you get a two facts with your hand. When you are getting these two facts with your hands, when I am coming with a new proof, that proof is needed only the fact one. That particular moment of time, I can easily go for the substitution because I don't have any conjunction. So this conjunction symbol to be eliminated is a primary one once if you are constructing the conjunctive normal form actually. Okay, and the last one is you want to purge the universal quantifier. So you can understand very clearly that when you are converting to the conjunctive normal form, okay, when you are converting to the conjunctive normal form, there are only three kinds of symbols which is able to taken as a consideration. One is your amplification, second one is your disjunction, and third one is your conjunction. So these symbols are applicable for the CNF. But even though if there is any kind of dependability of statement is not available, we are breaking the statement with the rule number 6, which what we call as an eliminate the conjunction. But one thing we can able to clearly make that the quantifiers, what are the two quantifiers that is going to be applied for the first order logic statement, which what we called as an universal quantifier as well as the essential quantifiers. These two quantifiers are purged, which means that they are removed from the actual statement that what you are going to make it. So again, I'm reviewing the rule, because if you cross this particular rule, then that particular moment of time, if you call this particular rule, then we can able to make it that particular one. So that particular moment of time, we will go for conversion of the conjunctive normal form, where we are going to eliminate the amplification, and followed by we are going to move the negotiation down to the atomic formula statement, and followed by we are going to purge the essential quantifiers and rename the variable if necessary, and followed by we are moving the universal quantifiers to the left, and we are eliminating the conjunction, and finally we are make it purge the universal quantifier. So these are all the different steps that to be followed when you want to convert the first order logic statement to the conjunctive normal form. Students, once you follow this particular method very clearly, then every kind of resolution will be easy for you. But once you practice, make it your statement to be very clear. What is a level 1 and level 2 is being applied in the conjunctive normal form. Make it the statement very clear that every statements cannot able to have the essential quantifiers and universal quantifiers, because already we see in the part 1 of the resolution, when I am taking the example, in that particular example, there is no essential quantifier is available. So if there is no essential quantifier is available, well and do, we don't want to worry about that. But if it is available, make it very clear you want to move it out. So have a common structure on your mind that whenever you are converting the first order logic statement to a conjunctive normal form, the moment that you want to have in your mind this, we want to remove the quantifiers. That may be universal quantifiers or that may be essential quantifiers, because these two quantifiers are the one which is going to support the first order logic statement. Already we see once if you go for the first level of presentation, especially on the first order logic statement actually. So when the first order logic statements to be eliminated, which means that the dependability to be eliminated, definitely you want to move the quantifiers with the name of universal quantifiers as well as the essential quantifiers. So these two things should be make it. So this is the essential one that to be followed. Then before going to the example, let me again go for some kind of practice, how the real time of examples, how the real time of a first order logic statement will be converted. So make it the students, the two things what we just make it as a first two statements, make it in your mind very clearly that you want to replace the essential quantifier and you want to make it that you want to replace the implies statement and you want to replace the biconditional statement. So these two statements should be removed by the name of by applying three kinds of logical connectivities which is supported by our AND. One is your NOT, disjunction and conjunction, which is what we call as an OR and AND. Okay, and you can see that for example the PhD of X, which implies I qualified of X, becomes when the implication should be removed, we just taken PhD of X should be call it as an P, and implication will be removed by taking and two additional logical symbols. One is your negotiation as well as an OR symbol. So this is what already we see in the level of 1 in the part 1 of the resolution. But anyway, before going to the examples, let I again review about how the replacement is being made, especially once if you are converting the first order logic statement to the CNF. Okay. So you can see at the right hand side how the universal quantifiers, the statement is being available, how the negotiation symbol is being passed. So this kind of practice and all, they done it at the right hand side, especially when you are going for the scope. So this is another way of a representation how the first order logic statements are derived by taking different kinds of level. First level is the implication level is available. Now they want to break down the implication level by applying the CNF form, and finally they are going for the substitution. So this is a 3 level of work which is being applied. And second thing, you want to understand which is variable, which is constant. Okay, how the implication is being removed, and as well as how the substitution is being made. And this is the simple way of an example that they have given about stage by stage. The first stage is the actual statement, which what we converted to the first order logic statement. The second level of statement is we just applied over the implication by we are removing the implies symbols by taking about an CNF form, and finally we are substituting with the constant. This is what the statement that we can understand from this presentation. So now let me go to the simple example. Okay, so now you are very clear how the given statement to be converted to the first order logic statement, number 1. Number 2, how the first order logic statement can able to transform to the CNF by taking different kinds of input, the 7 inputs that I just told about, elimination of your implication, followed by move the negotiation towards the statements, and you want to purge the universal and as well as an essential quantifiers, and we want to take much more intention and other kinds of protocol that to be followed. So when you take this particular example, very simple example, we just be follow over here. That is 3 kinds of statement is given for you. All dogs are animal. Fido is a dog. All animals will die. This is the 3 kinds of statement is given. Then I want to prove the statement that Fido will die. So this is the actual statement that I want to prove over it. So all dogs are animal. So here the statement is very specifically is clear that all represent about the universal quantifier. So what is our step 1? Step 1 is to convert the given statement to the FOL, which what we call as a first order logic statement. When you want to convert the given statement to the first order logic statement, the statement is given very clearly that for all x, dog of x, which implies animal of x. And the second statement is Fido is a dog. This is a direct statement, which what we called as a declarative statement. So here dog is a predicate and Fido is a constant which has been available over here. So dog of Fido is a statement that is an conversion to the first order logic statement. The last statement which is given over here is all animals will die. This is a statement. So again, the statement is also mentioning about the universal quantifier. So for all x, animal of x, which implies die of x. So this is a statement. This is the first level of work which we have been done in the part of a resolution. What is the second level? Second level is convert the first order logic statement to the CNF. So what is the main objective? That we want to remove the implication. When you want to remove the implication, again I'm reminding the formula P implies Q, which means that not of P or Q. So the first part will be called as a P, followed by the second part, the animal of x will be called as a Q. So what is the substitution should be made? Not of dog of x or animal of x. And as well as dog of Fido is been available, that is where, so it is been available as it were. The third level, for all x, animal of x, which implies die of x. So that statement should be converted as not of animal of x or die of x. So this is a conversion of the statement should be made in the CNF. What is the next level that in the part of a CNF, what you want to do it? Okay, you can see that we have been removed the extensional quantifiers, we have removed the universal quantifiers when you are going for the CNF because only 3 statements are available. So I directly removed over here. And the step 3, we are rename the variables. Okay, because the rename the variables are very important once if you go for the substitution with the name of unification. So I am rename the variables. Once I rename the variables, then you can go for the negotiation of the statement. What is the negotiation of the statement? The negotiation of the statement is Fido will die. So I want to prove Fido will not die. That is a statement of the negotiation. I want to take it for this particular example as a resolution. Okay, so what I've been doing is this is a 3 way of an statements I've been available. So the first statement is not of dog of x or animal of x, which has been taken to the next statement, that is not of animal of y or die of y. So y should be substituted in the place of x. So when the y should be substituted in the place of x, then that particular moment of time, the dog of Fido will be substitution with the name of y. So dog of Fido and dog of Fido will be cancelled, and we get a die of Fido. And what is the proof that we want to take it in the negotiation statement? Fido will die, which means that not of die of Fido. That is a statement I want to take it. So when that statement is being taken, then we get a null statement that is being hence proved over it. So the statement what we are come to conclusion is the completely contradiction with the statements what we are actually come to conclusion. So we can able to know that Fido will die because the statement is very clear. All dogs are animal. Fido is a dog. All animals will die. Fido will die. So when I go for the negotiation of that particular proof, I can able to clear that the proof I cannot able to come to, and contradiction proof is being taken over here. So definitely what actual proof that you want to make it here in the sense Fido will die. So that is the statement is right. So this way we can able to conclude the resolution symbol, and especially while you writing over the this particular resolution graph, make it very clear where we need a practice. That is a very important. So where the students will get a more kind of a concentration, especially here in the sense once the level 2 and level 4, that is level 2 is actually when you are converting the first order logic statement to the CNF, you get a more intention. And the second level is when you go for the resolution, especially you are going for the unification, which what we call as a substitution of the given statement, that particular moment of time you will get more intention. So the negotiation of the conclusion has been proved as a complete contradiction with the given set of statements. So let me go for the next example which is available. So the next example is will take much more interesting example. All peoples who are not poor and are smart are happy. Those people that read are not stupid. John can read and is wealthy. Happy people have exciting lives. So the question asked to me is, can anyone be found with an exciting life? This is a question is asked. See, that is why specifically I just told, if any kind of an proof of an query is going to be given, make it in your mind. There is a only solution available at present to be taken in an artificial intelligence, which is given as a resolution. Maybe in future there are multiple learning which is been available, but at present as per the curriculum which is given over here, we have the specific query to be taken to be in the form, and we want to prove that query. And can anyone be found with an exciting life? That is what I want to take it to the proof. So first what we want to do it, we want to take all the statements and convert to the first order logic statement, then convert to CNF, Once if you are converting that to the CNF, make it in your mind about the what is the 7 steps I given for you. Okay, if you want, again I will review the 7 steps that what we have reviewed in the first level of the presentation. That is, eliminate the amplification, move the negotiation down toward the atomic formulas, purge the essential quantifiers, rename the variable if necessary, and move the universal quantifiers, and eliminate the conjunction if applied, and purge the universal quantifier. So these are the 7 steps to be applied. Depends upon the statements what you are having over it. So first level is we want to convert the given statement. Before going to convert the given statement, there is some kind of statement that you should be written in the normal way, because already we know that when I'm doing the first level of resolution part 1, especially in the example, I just write it alive is mean that not killed. Not killed is mean that alive. So these two statements are to be taken in the different name, but the common representation is to be made out. So that is very important actually over here. So here also we want to take some kind of statement that smart of X, which is mean that it is not stupid, and wealthy of Y, which is mean that it is not poor. So these two statements of equality statement that you want to consider, because this two kinds of statement is needed once if you are coming for an representation, especially on the resolution. So what is the statement? Can anyone be found with an any exciting life? So can anyone be found with an exciting life? So that particular moment of time, the actual statement is available is for all X. Okay, but when I applying over the negotiation statement, that particular moment of time, that can anyone, so I'm just putting over the negotiation symbol over here, and there exists W of existing of W. So this is a statement is being applied. And what is the first statement? All people that are not poor and are smart are happy. This is a statement available. So very clearly we can make that there is an universal quantifier is applied in the statement, followed by there is a conjunction is being applied, and followed by there is some kind of negotiation symbol is also applied. So let me see how this particular statement is being converted to the first order logic statement. For all X, not of power of X, and smart of X, which implies happy of X. So not of power of X, which is being applied over here, where X represent the people, and smart represent also the people, and followed by happy represent the people. So power of X, that is not of power of X, and smart of X, which implies happy of X. What is the next statement? Those people that are read are not stupid. So those peoples in the sense that may be the people which represent for all Y, read of Y, which implies smart of Y. So this is a statement that you can able to apply. John can read and is wealthy. So it represents about a single statement that John can read. So John is wealthy. So we can able to take this particular statement. So when I'm writing as a wealthy, okay, see very clear, when I'm writing as a wealthy, make it the statement very clear. I'm not given as a wealthy because I can able to given some kind of substitution to the statement. So wealthy means not poor. So why I've been doing this kind of statement? See, when you are going for the substitution, if it is wealthy and poor is available, what unification says, the two atomic statements should be the statements whatever you are going to take, and that should be properly substitution in the correct manner actually. So that particular moment of time, wealthy and poor as a two different statement. When two different statements available, I cannot able to apply the common substitution to be applied. For example, poor of X is wealthy of X. Then particular moment of time where when I want to go for the substitution of the poor, then definitely wealthy will not be substituted. So what I want to do it over the sense, wherever wealthy is available, I want to take it in the stem of not of poor. That is why when you are initially starting with the statement, you can see that the wealthy of Y is being taken as not of poor of Y. So why we taken the sense, you can see the third statement, actual statement is John can read and is wealthy. This is the actual statement. But when I'm writing that particular statement, I'm just making read of John and not of poor of John. So why I've been specifically writing like this in the sense, because if I'm writing as a wealthy, then if any kind of a value that to be substituted for X, as in the first statement, then that particular statement and wealthy statement cannot be substituted. Okay, if they not be substituted, then what the statement that you are going to come to the proof, then we get some kind of dilemmatic statement, then actual statement will not be proved what actually that the exciting life anyone is been having over or not. So that is why this kind of alternate is being made. Okay, and what is the last one? Happy people have an exciting life. So happy people have an exciting life. So happy people, so that represent all the people. So they are writing over here for all X, happy of Z, which implies exciting of Z. So this is a statement. So negotiation of the conclusion. What is the negotiation of the conclusion? Can anyone be found with an exciting life? Okay, so that is the meaning of exciting of life. So life of exciting, I can take it over like that, or we can take it an exciting of life to be taken over here. So that statement I want to go for the negotiation. So after applying the negotiation, that we have a second stage, we want to cross a second stage. So this is a second stage that we have been crossed, that we have been applied over the congestion normal form. So what is the congestion normal form? The first part will be completely called as a P, and second part will be called as a Q. So what is the P part? When I applying the not statement to be applied over here, automatically the not and not will be cancelled. Then power of x will be made. Then the congestion symbol will be made as a disjunction symbol followed by smart of x, and instead of this simplification we get an or symbol and followed by appy of x. This is a statement is being applied over here. You can see that when I make the not to be moved inside the particular statement, already not has been available here. This is because we know the statement P implies Q will be written as not of P or Q. Already the power of x symbol is being available with the not symbol, so not and not will be cancelled and power of x will be made it, followed by, when the not is being available inside, the congestion symbol will be transformed to the, or will be converted to the disjunction symbol, which is what we call as an or, followed by the smart of x or appy of x. This is a statement is being made it, followed by we have an read of y, which implies smart of y. This particular statement will be taken as a not of read of y or smart of y. So this is a second statement that has been made it. And third statement will be called as a read of John, because you can see that I'm just been eliminating the congestion, because if you want, again I will go for the particular slide what I've been told about the procedures to be followed. You can see the number 6, which is specifically given eliminate the congestion. Why specifically I've been eliminating the congestion over here in the sense, because when I've been proving over here, the congestion will be disturbing over the substitution. That is why I'm eliminating the congestion over here. Okay, so here I'm been eliminating the congestion. Here I've been eliminating the congestion so that you can see that read of John followed by not of power of John. So you will get a two statements followed by, we have a statement known as an appy of Z, and which implies exciting of Z. So this statement can able to written as not of appy of Z or exciting of Z. That is what statement is correctly made it. And the last statement is the one which I want to provide is not of exciting of W. This is a statement I want to prove it. So how this statement is proved? See it very clearly. So I'm just taking the proof. My proof is exciting of W. That is a exciting of the life that we make it. That is a sixth statement. That is going to be substituted with the fifth statement. That is not of happy of Z or exciting of Z. So what I want to do it over in the sense, I want to be substituted Z in the place of the statement what actually we want to take it. So that statement will be cancelled. Okay, and we will get an appy of Z. You can see that when exciting of Z, which is going to be substituted by Z, and as well as an exciting of Z. So this two statement will be cancelled because we have a not statement. Here, this is a normal statement. So this two statement will be cancelled, followed by we get a not of appy of Z. So this statement is being again combining with the first statement. What is the first statement? Power of x or smart of x, not of smart of x or appy of x. So x is going to be replaced in the name of Z. So that particular moment of time, appy of Z, and here the appy of Z will be cancelled. The remaining statement is power of x or not of smart of x, and we are going to substitute it with this particular with the statement number 2. So the statement number 2, we are going to be replace y in the name of x. So that particular moment of time, not of smart of y and smart of y, this two will be cancelled, and we get an power of x, which what we called as in the statement, and here we have an power of y or not of read of y. So now specifically we want to remove the statement that y is going to be renamed by the John. So making the statement very clear, from the starting level to this level, we are renaming all the variables. But when you come to the last level or before the last level, you can able to see that there is a constant is being applied. The specific constant is a John, because the statement read like that. So not of power of John. This is a statement that we are having. So now you can see what is the effectiveness, especially while you are eliminating the congestion. You see that the statement number 3 is having a read of John and not of power of John. So when I eliminate this particular congestion, then the statement is become as a two statement. That is, read of John is one statement and not of power of John is one statement. So when this statement is being made it like this, then automatically it is possible for me to give the substitution very clearly. That is why the congestion of an elimination is made over there. So not of power of John followed by power of y or not of read of x, that is read of y. So y should be replaced by John. So that particular moment of time, not of power of John as well as this power of John will be eliminated, and finally we has rendered with read of John. Now the read of John, we have a specific statement that will be taken, and we get a null that it is true. So that it has been a completely contradiction statement. Then what we can able to conclude over the statement is that The statement, can anyone be found with an exciting life? Yes, it is been available with an exciting life. Okay, so this is what the statement that we can able to conclude it in the example of the resolution. So now you can able to clear students how the formation are made, how the conversion is being made, how the first order logic statement is converted to the conjunctive normal form. When you are converting to the conjunctive normal form, in what way you are to be very clear, and what way you are going to be apply the different kinds of protocols, especially with the name of a CNF, by taking 7 to 6 rules to be available inside the CNF. So all this to be in the mind, you can able to apply the formula and able to clearly identify the resolutions to be very clear. Okay, I think you can understand this particular methodology in what way the resolution is being applied. Okay, so let me come with some examples and the new topic in the field of an artificial intelligence in the curriculum. Thank you, students. For more program as well as for more lectures, you can visit arunite.org/STEM. Thank you.